This is a video to show how you install the Safety First Lazy Susan cabinet lock. I didn't find a great video online, so I'm making one of my own. Here's the lock. I've already set most of it up. The way it works is that it pivots around the central hub here. You press this area in and you can rotate it, and then when it goes back, it locks like that. It can pivot either direction, so when you install it in your Lazy Susan, you could install it on this side or this side. You only need one of these per Lazy Susan cabinet, so they sell 2 packs. You probably don't need 2 packs unless you've got 2 Lazy Susans. I didn't have enough space to install it up here, but that would work. And I didn't have enough space to install it down here, but that would also work. The way it works, as you install it, it only allows your Lazy Susan to rotate one direction, but you still can access the entire contents. You just can't rotate it clockwise and counterclockwise. So you've got to choose which way you want it to rotate. I chose this side because it's less obvious in my kitchen. You install it by putting 2 screws through here. The issue I had was that this piece of wood is beveled. It's not 90 degrees. So what I had to do was create a little 15-degree wedge of wood and glue it in here, which is what I've done. And that makes it true 90 degrees. Hopefully you don't have that bevel too, or you can avoid it by either mounting it up here or down there. Once I put that wedge in, I lined it up. I had to move it down a little bit so my drill could drill holes. I put 2 circles through here, drilled holes for the screws so I don't split the wood when I screw it in. And now I'm gonna screw it in and install. Okay, now I've installed it. You can see, as I showed earlier, you just push in here and rotate it. And now it opens, it rotates all the way around to here, and then it hits the stopper. And close it back up and rotate it. I used one of these things here that allows my drill to get into tight spaces. I also bought a set of short drill bits. Both of these make it really easy to get into tight spaces that you can encounter in a cabinet. I highly recommend it. The last thing I want to talk about is this piece. It's a little adapter. Its purpose isn't totally obvious, so I'll just explain that. When this closes, depending on the thickness of your door, there can be some wiggle room. So you can install this piece like that, and it fits more tightly without any wiggle room. It can actually be installed this way, or you can flip it around and install it that way. The thicknesses are different, so you can just really dial it in to the thickness of your door. I think this one works better for mine, but honestly, it doesn't really matter if your door is a little wiggly. I think it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I hope that explains some things. It's nice that you only need one of these. It locks pretty firmly, it's easy to get into, and you still get to access your whole cabinet. I hope that was helpful. So there you go.